with the cascading effect of POC's bodies, people of color's bodies, being assaulted by those who are supposed to uphold the law, I found a comment by this particular lawyer quite prescient, but more importantly, it gives a good illustration of the you just can't win. Check this out and then let's go ahead and take it on.
But this bigger question that we're grappling with here about how we think about policing, just follow up on what Eddie had to say. What's your view of all of these complicated and thorny issues?
And it goes back to a witness who said something that's been echoing in my mind since I heard it. Mr. McMillan said, you can't win. He said that to George Floyd, you can't win. And that's the thread that ties all these cases in the news together. And this isn't just theory. I mean, I've been ordered out of my car on 3 different occasions, stopped many times. At 3 different occasions, the officer stands on the outside of your car and motions for you to get out and approach. Once they start giving you those commands, what do? If you ask for mercy, George Floyd did that, didn't matter. If you don't obey the command directly as it's given to you, you get a situation like what happened to Lieutenant Nazario. You get in trouble, you get tased, and let's be honest, that's what led to Daunte Wright's death. And then if you follow the commands and you raise your hands like you're being told to do, you run the risk of getting shot. And so the situation we're creating is one where you leave people without hope, and that's when things are on the verge of combusting, as we're seeing in Minneapolis right now. The only thing that has led to change, I'll tell you this as a civil rights lawyer, the only thing that has led to meaningful change is people taking to the streets and protesting, but we're getting situations where we see this common playbook where authorities make promises that they know they don't intend to keep. And I think that's also what's going on in Brooklyn Park right now.
And he hits the nail on the head. You just can't win. You just can't win. You can't win until you make systemic change. You know, a lot of folks always have a tendency to say things, starve the beast, starve the beast. Just maybe it is time to starve the beast and make sure that we fund that which really protects us. Because if learned folk, if a lawyer, if an engineer, if a host, if all these people, not somebody that folks will somehow mistaken for being people of ill repute, if even when they see a police officer, their hearts in their throats, there's something wrong with that institution, a cancer that needs to be extricated. After all, what do we all want? Freedom, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, knowing that we don't have to fear that which we fund. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number 1, subscribe to our channel, and number 2, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.